Cuts Clothing. They came out with a brand new fabric. Today I'm gonna review it and tell you guys a little bit about it and let you know what I think. So here we go. All right, so before we get started, Steven, if you're watching this, thank you so much for sending me this stuff. I'm actually super stoked about it, so it does mean a lot. I appreciate it. All right, so the people over at Cuts sent me this t-shirt, which is a white long sleeve t-shirt, and then this super cool mask. It's got the little Cuts thing right here. It's pretty cool, and it's got a little like drawstring almost in the back. So Cuts has made some serious upgrades from their past, from like the previous material. Literally everything about this shirt, the build quality, the color, like all of it, literally everything about it is great. The white shirt is still see-through. There's really no getting around that, but as you can see, I kind of have to like really emphasize, like I kind of have to stretch out the shirt a little bit in order for you to like see through it. If you're just sitting down or standing regular, then you won't really be able to see through, at least not like noticeably, like, oh my gosh, that dude's nipples are hanging out. Like, so there's three things that I want to emphasize when looking to buy a t-shirt, because when you want to find like a basic t-shirt and you want it to last a long time, I think there's three main things that you want to look for. The first one is the material of the shirt. The second is the fit of the shirt, like how it fits on you while you're wearing it. And then the third one is like the purpose behind the shirt, like the purpose behind the brand and where you're putting your money, and yeah, etc. All right, so according to Cuts Clothing website, PIMA cotton is very lightweight, very durable. It's basically meant to last a long time. They claim that the PIMA cotton is the king of cottons, which just by wearing it, I can kind of feel that, like, I can kind of feel the hype. Like, this is an incredible shirt, and when you think of a cotton shirt, you think of, you know, kind of stiff, like just a regular like Gildan t-shirt. And I can promise you right now, like this thing, like you shouldn't be able to do that with regular cotton t-shirts. So this is kind of next level. This is like a kind of a big deal. So number two, the fit of the t-shirt. So this fit is really nice. The only kind of drawbacks that I have are the sleeves are relatively loose. I know for me, I love like looser sleeves, but I would say on like an average guy, maybe looking for a little bit tighter sleeves, maybe even a little bit higher up. For me, I don't have a problem with this at all. I wear huge t-shirts, but yeah, I would say maybe watch out for that. Also, I have really skinny arms, so if you have a little bit bigger arms, then that shouldn't be an issue. As far as the length, I'm relatively tall, and I would like the shirt to be a little bit longer. I think they have like an elongated version. I don't know if they have that in the PIMA cotton, but I know for sure they do in like the old fabric. So the seams on the t-shirt are very consistent throughout the t-shirt as far as the sleeves and down on the bottom and around the collar. It's very nice, very like thought out, precise. Like the tag in the back is super nice. If you guys remember my old video, I talked about the crusty tag that they had. There was something about that, like when you spend $50 on a t-shirt and you get the shirt and the tag is just like, it's like wrinkled and like, you can tell it's just terrible. I'm like, what? I'm like, how does that even, like the tag isn't even nice. But huge upgrade in the tag, which like isn't a big deal at all, but for me, I just like the small details like that. So, and also another cool little detail that they maybe improved on, they at least changed in the material, is the little like branding on the bottom right side of the t-shirt that they have. They changed it to like almost like an off-white color, and it's stitching. It's still super minimal, and it just gives that extra little piece of, you know, it's still a Cuts Clothing t-shirt. You didn't just get it from H&M. All right, so the third thing is purpose. When I talk about purpose, I'm talking like sustainability, like why you would spend $50 on a t-shirt, $60 or even more on a t-shirt. And I think it's because it's gonna last you a long time. You're gonna feel really good wearing it. There's like a reason behind what they do. So Cuts has just kind of introduced this new partnership that they have with EcoDrive. And they said not only are we launching the first ever 100% natural fiber line with the PIMA cotton, but we're also taking our first step as a business towards a more sustainable future, which for me, that is a huge, huge, huge deal for a very popular company like Cuts Clothing to do. We don't just want to have a good t-shirt, we want to have a t-shirt that does good. So they said that they want to make Cuts a more earth conscious, carbon neutral brand, and that they want to become known for sustainability through product and process. So it looks like from the way they package, the way they transport, and then get it to your doorstep, that's where the partnership with EcoDrive comes in, and that's the kind of step that they're taking towards more sustainability. So one way to be sustainable is to purchase one thing and wear that for a long time. Another thing is to give back, like to be able to reduce the carbon emissions, to be able to be like planting trees and things like that. Like that's huge as a company to say, you know what, we recognize that what we do with dyeing fabric and with like water and stuff, we recognize that is hurting the environment. It's super cool to be able to see that, and personally, that is 100% where I want to put my money. I want to put my money towards a company that is behind that and actually cares. So my final thoughts, basically, I don't want to try to persuade you to buy Cuts Clothing because I think there are more sustainable ways to buy t-shirts. I really do like where they're headed as far as a brand. If you want to spend $60 on a t-shirt that is gonna last you a very, very long time, then Cuts Clothing is the place to do it. Basically, if you're looking for a great t-shirt, if you're looking for something just basic to, maybe you have like 10 different graphic t-shirts and you're not super into any of them, and you're like, man, you know, I really kind of just want to get rid of those and maybe have like one or two nice staples in my wardrobe, I think Cuts is the place. Like, I honestly think what they're doing is incredible. They have kind of stepped up to the next level, and I'm excited to see where they're gonna go. I think this is a small step towards the future that they're gonna have in the fashion industry. But yeah, they're definitely making an impact, and I'm very excited to see where they're gonna go. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. So yeah, also I'm going to stay tuned for another review. I'm gonna make another review here very soon. I'm not gonna tell you what, but it's gonna be another review. So stay tuned. All right, we'll see you guys.